Oh, well, it's only a year, mate. We've got to win the World Cup. Our target's to win the World Cup. We win the World Cup, it changes things for rugby in Australia. So our target's to win the World Cup. Then we'll worry about what happens after that. And to win the World Cup, we're going to take this talented group of players who are going to have to work together to make a team that has a competitive edge over the rest of the world. And if you look at world rugby at the moment, there's 6 teams not separated by a cigarette paper. They're so tight, and the team that learns the most over the next 9 months will be the team that lifts the William Webb Ellis Trophy in Stade de France on the 28th of October at about 11 p.m. And we're intending that to be us. Well, it's not about me, it's about the team. And it's a new team. We want to play a different way, an Australian style of rugby. And the players are bought into it. They're training really well. So we're looking forward to the challenge. Well, I'm more thinking about the players. What do we got to do to get them right? Again, it's not about me, it's about the players. And at the end of the day, the big difference in the Australian side is going to be the players, not me. Obviously, I'm not popular, mate. So at least it's consistent. Like, you either want to be popular or unpopular. And I'm consistently unpopular, so that's all right. I can deal with that. We've always been confident about where we're going. I've got no doubt, and I just see how hard the players work and the way they come out in the start of games. You don't come out in the start of games and play like that if you're lacking confidence. So I still don't understand your question, mate. Well, obviously disappointed. We started the game very uncharacteristically not like us. We've been really sharp at the start of games. We've played with a fair bit of pace and precision, and today we were sloppy. Whether that was the physicality of Fiji. And then from that, we had times in the game where we got on the front foot, but we struggled to get on the front foot. And the full congratulations to Fiji. They played really well, and it's a deserved victory for them. And I'm really pleased for them as a team, and we've got some work to do. We've got Wales next week. The great thing about the World Cup tournament, it's not the end of the road. We've got Wales next week, so we need to kick some stones tonight, work out where we can improve quickly, and then get on with the game against Wales.
Yeah, Eddie, we heard the crowd shout you. Did it hurt you or not?
Look, I'm a bit used to it, mate. And after that, I probably deserve more, mate. They should be throwing what will they throw here? Baguettes, croissants at me. It's not good enough, so I deserve whatever I get, mate.
And the next one will be the back row.
Sorry, Eddie, just to go through it and then move on from it. Did you do a job interview with Japanese rugby a couple of weeks before the World Cup? And if so, what was the thinking?
I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
Eddie, do you have a second interview lined up with the JRFU?
I said I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
Can you give Wallabies fans your absolute 100% commitment that you will not be coach of Japan next year?
I'm committed to coach Australia.
Next year?
I'm committed to coach Australia. That
doesn't sound very definitive, Eddie.
Thank you. Next question, please. We said one follow-up.
Where is your head at the moment?
Well, as you know, I've resigned. Post the World Cup, there was always going to be a decision to be made whether we could change Australian rugby or not. I went in with a plan, had a commitment from Rugby Australia on what that looked like. And when the unity of where we were going wasn't the same, it's not because of lack of desire from Rugby Australia, but it's there's other forces at play. Then the only thing I could do was resign.
Is it because of certain appointments going on and certain resignations going on, or is it to do with results?
Not at all, mate. It's got nothing to do with the results, or obviously the results are disappointing. But I went in there with a plan to change Australian rugby, which not only involves the team but the system to put it together. When you've had 20 years of unsuccessful rugby, it's because something's wrong in the system, and the system needs to change. And we went in with a plan of how we wanted to change the system, and that's unable to be changed. So I felt like my job would be compromised the whole time for the next 4 years, which I wasn't prepared to do.
So what now?
Well, I'm going to have a bit of a break, and then we'll take it from there.
Just for five minutes. Sorry, mate, I could have done it myself. Thanks, Bruce. How are you, mate? You all right? How's things? Yeah, good. Get that, mate. No problem.